This is Sonic, and you're watching JD Frank 20.
No!
But
No!
You needed that.
I know. I was trying to boost anyways. Okay, something save me somewhere. No. Geo, get the clip, Geo. Go, Haley, go.
No, you help me get up there.
It's okay, Geo. It's okay.
It was the easiest
I hope
thing
you're
too.
happy, Bryan.
I thought I could just boost and go, but
What is up, everybody? And here's the Sonic Frontiers Final Horizon recap. First of all, I want to say shout outs to the Hedgehog Zone for that funny clip right there. And Geo, again, thanks for that ending right there. Pretty funny. Alright, let's get down to the meat and potatoes right here. Let's start with this quote tweet by Mario Koshimoto himself. Sonic Frontiers is now complete. I learned a lot from interacting with everyone here. After the product version was released, unfortunately, we were unable to implement all of the opinions we received from everyone during the final stage. Instead, I understood the path I should take. It was a very intense year after the release. Thank you very much, Sonic fans. Hashtag Mario Koshimoto. I'm the director. Yeah, Mario Koshimoto, apparently he didn't have time to take our suggestions, so he figured out the path he would take is making the game balls to the walls hard, according to everybody on the internet. Yes, these last couple of days I've been going around seeing what everybody's thoughts were on the Final Horizons. And yeah, and many are saying, oh, this game is just as hard as Dark Souls. Like, it's a Dark Souls game. It's more of a Kaizo game. Like, I wouldn't go that far. Like, come on, people. The game's not that hard. I mean, come on. What the hell is wrong with you? I don't know why they thought they would just rush and play levels without first exploring the terrain and figuring things out, you know, just like that. Well, you thought you were gonna just go through the game and do a couple missions and trials here and there and then get to the final boss, which I'll get to in a moment. It doesn't work that way. In fact, look at the comparisons right here. When you look at the Final Horizons, look at the gameplay for Final Horizons. You're talking almost 3.5 hours of gameplay. That's way more than Sonic Forces' entire story alone. So right off the bat for SEGA and Sonic Team as a whole, that's a huge victory right there. You know, for a lot of you Sonic the Hedgehog fans, I have one thing to say about this. Take it away, Rock.
Shut up, bitch!
I mean, a lot of these Sonic fans, I mean, you guys are so arrogant. You're all full of yourselves telling Sonic Team that Aronos Island for Sonic Frontiers is too easy and for them to play. Now with the third update, it's extremely difficult to get through. Seriously, these arrogant fans need to shut the hell up. I couldn't agree anymore. When it comes to Mario Koshimoto, don't ever say his games are too easy. I mean, I know he's open to constructive criticism here and there, but saying that his games are easy, he basically just says, "All right, let's make this game extremely hard." Apparently, let's make it a Kaizo trap so all of you can fucking be miserable together. Yeah, because again, I mean, a lot of these quote-unquote toxic Sonic fans, or whatever the hell you want to call them, you know, they don't represent everybody here. Because you have to realize there are kids who actually do play this game. How the hell are they going to figure this shit out? Compared to someone who plays this game for like, what, 8, 9, 10 hours, who's a professional, how the hell is that going to make any sense? It's ridiculous. But again, I mean, the Sonic fandom, you know, it ain't the first time they fucked us over with something like this, and it sure as hell won't be the last. I'll let you know that right now. Unbelievable. Yeah, man, throughout, you know, again, you know, with Sonic Frontiers, the Final Horizon, I get it. You know, when it comes to the new characters, a lot of you are going to say, like, well, I enjoyed it here and there. I didn't enjoy some certain aspects. It's understandable. Look, for me personally, Amy is the best for platforming. You know, her abilities, everything, when you fully level her up, by the way, not just go in there like a madman and just get, and just realize, oh, I can get more abilities by getting more, skill chips. Yeah, so far for Amy's gameplay, it is a little bit clunky here and there, I'm not gonna lie, you know, I do love her abilities here and there, and a lot of you have been bitching and complaining about Amy's tarot card ability. Oh my god, just shut the hell up. Seriously, she has hidden talents. You know, like I said, I mean, like, she can't be depending on the hammer all the time. She has tarot cards she can always use, and it works for her character. What's the problem? If it makes sense, you know, go with it. You know, I know a lot of you are upset that, oh, she uses her cards for everything. Yeah, so what? Is that a problem? I mean, as long as there's logic and reasoning behind it, shouldn't be a problem. You know, like I said, I mean, adding the characters again, it was a fun addition in the open world environments, but at the end of the day, building up their skills wasn't much fun either. It felt more like a chore and a hassle just to get everybody their exclusive skills, just to get the missions over with as quickly. Like for Amy, Knuckles, and Tails, you have to get as much skill chips as you can to buy their abilities, just to make the area more tolerable and more lenient towards you. Like for Knuckles, I mean, as soon as he glides, he descends a bit. And of course for Amy and Tails, I mean, for Tails, obviously you want to get a lot of skill chips immediately so you can unlock the Cyclone 2, which is the best way to travel. And for Amy, you want to unlock the super high jump, the super double jump, whatever you can to make your platforming skills even better. That's just the way it is. But again, Mori Kishimoto, again, you cooked. I commend you for that. But at the end of the day, next time, just don't make the game too platform heavy. I understand Sonic is a platformer. I understand that. It's a game where he doesn't control like a race car for the most part. I understand that. But for the next game, Mori Kishimoto, my word of advice, no more towers, okay? Let's stop with that. No more fucking towers. And that's it. If you want to make the boss fights harder, that's understandable. I'd rather deal with a difficult boss fight than climbing and scaling a fucking tower. And if I screw up, I got to do it all over again. And there's no checkpoints, so you can't even abuse that. So basically, Mori Kishimoto saying, well, if you want an easier time, you can play it on easy mode. Oh, that's right, the mode you critique me in. Well, joke's on you. So again, Mori Kishimoto, you could say whatever you want about the man. You could say he's a sick bastard for coming up with this. But at the end of the day, he gave you a great product at the end of the day. And it's all free, by the way. That's more than I could say for fucking Nintendo. Super Sonic 2, I'm going to be perfectly honest. Super Sonic 2 is perfect for the story. I know a lot of you wanted Hypersonic. I wanted Hypersonic. But Super Sonic 2 just made so much more sense. Just because the cyber corruption was part of the main story. And it made sense when you think about it. It wasn't cheap plot armor or anything like that. I honestly think that bringing Hypersonic back would have been cheap plot armor. Like, how the hell are you going to get the other Super Emeralds? It makes no sense. Yeah, that's why Hypersonic should be a one-off. And it's not even for epilepsy either. It's just like Super Sonic 2 is just a better alternative because it makes sense story-wise. So Mori Kishimoto, great job. The game, you cooked a masterpiece. Unfortunately, it was executed poorly. With the difficulty, all the extra stuff. I mean, if you would have just, made the game more tolerable like that, I think people would have been more forgiving. Let me know what y'all think. I gotta go. Peace out.
JD said thanks for making his day.
I'm glad we could help.